Roommates, like, could we crash at your place or?
How many roommates?
2.
So wait, 2 including you, or 3 total people?
3 total.
Ooh. I mean, you could. I feel
like there's some room on that pasta noodle.
I picked this. I was like, "What's the most ridiculous background I can pick for this?" So
that's not the most ridiculous because
this was the most of the.
Picked out Zoom meetings for more ridiculous backgrounds.
Well, first of all, Sophia, I want to keep it, PG for Alex, and also this is of the stock backgrounds. I guess is what I was getting at.
Okay.
I feel super self-conscious because I'm the only one that doesn't have the super cool laptop setup right now.
This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
And someone else.
When did you start recording?
I don't know. Yeah, there's a thing at the top. Tana's busy. We have we're going to have 6. Well, we have 6 people on. We will have 7. Since, there's some cheaters here. They brought a guest. Sophia, you weren't really supposed to bring Nadia.
Funny guy.
So Ryan, why are there so many people here? Since,
Well, they must have just heard that I was coming, so.
Yeah,
that's fact.
No cap, no printer, carnival games.
Thank you, Sophia.
If Ryan is ever somewhere, we're there, you say the name Ryan Murphy, everyone's pulling up. So apparently Daniel didn't invite that many people, so. Dude, that's on Daniel.
This is a lot of people for the podcast, okay? Everyone else can acknowledge. I mean, Alex and I were riffing up by ourselves last week for a good 15 minutes, and no one wants to hear that.
300 people for this.
Okay, well, offense taken, Daniel.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you would have dropped Ryan Murphy in your invitation to me, you would have just name dropped him. I would have been like, okay, I'm going to bring
well, you were actually on Ryan's last episode, so you already...
So I bet that's how you get Peter to join also.
Yeah.
I should tell him, yeah.
He brings the party.
Yeah. Tanner had an activity planned for today, but he looks like he's occupied.
You left up Tanner to have the activity?
Oh shoot, I'm not. I was just on mute. You guys can't see it. I don't have a camera on my desktop, but I'm nodding my head and following along. I forgot I was muted. I promise I am here. I'm not listening to the concert Chip is playing with.
Sorry guys.
Even if you have a bad camera, I'm the one with the phone camera too.
I don't have to download Skype on my phone.
I know. Alex is giving us a Blair Witch situation here. I mean, you keep shaking the camera around like you're walking around.
I'm so sorry.
I just want to say that I feel like this podcast is probably the only thing that is keeping Skype as a company afloat.
Skype is owned by Microsoft. They're fine. They're fine. They're being Microsoft money.
I think I've used Skype 3 times in the past 10 years. It's all been for this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can confirm.
If it makes you feel better, I don't use it outside of this podcast, but they are sponsored. So.
Yeah, can we switch to Teams? Can we put our podcast on Teams?
No.
I mean, we could. That was the other suggestion, but
the audio quality would probably be a lot better.
I feel like the audio quality is fine for this. We don't have professional setups like Ryan. I think Tanner's got a decent setup, but
I have one of those microphones with a stand that you can pull towards you.
Yeah.
It's pretty fancy. You guys can't see it right now, but it's pretty fancy. Oh, yeah, like Ryan's got there.
It might have fallen out.
The Microsoft community said Skype.
It really is that bad. I googled it's problematic, and everyone's like, this is so terrible. The rise and fall of Microsoft Skype. Wait, this is a Microsoft technology?
That's what Daniel just said.
That's why you said that. Oh.
Skype's downfall was its purchase by Microsoft.
So it's Microsoft's fault because they bought it because they didn't want a competitor and then they made Teams. I see what's going on. F you, Microsoft. Daniel, so...
Wait, so who's our sponsor of the podcast?
Skype.
Skype
Oh,
and
yeah.
Microsoft.
Just making sure, yeah.
And the podcast is also a sponsor of Gin and Tonic, the band.
That is true. That is true. The famous band that's performed once in the last 2 years.
Well, they took a break.
Hey, they're on hiatus. Okay.
Every
last
band's
time
gotta
the
go on
Beatles
hiatus.
have performed.
Creative differences, they happen, Daniel.
That's true. That's true.
Daniel, Sophia and I recently, we kind of are getting into kind of like improv podcasting. We also were kind of getting into, basically we've been getting into doing movie reviews. So I think maybe we'll send you the episodes, kind of, source some feedback. Yeah.
Some feedback. Like what? About
like as a professional podcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You have a lot of expertise to draw from, Daniel. Come on.
Yeah, it's just
Don't
kind
sell
of like
yourself short.
This is my full-time job. Yeah.
Yeah, like how we can kind of like get as big as you.
Yeah.
Spotify.
Well, we have grown like a magnitude in terms of listenership. Right, Daniel?
It's true. A magnitude.
Like a magnitude.
Yeah,
like, which is pretty impressive.
1 to 10 or?
Up to 20.
Yeah, essentially.
0 to or yeah. Yeah, Tanner, can you pull up those numbers real quick? I know you have them on hand.
Can you screen share a graph?
Yeah.
I don't think we're tracking metrics like that because we're kind of just riding the wave of our success. Daniel, if you want to chime in more to provide more clarity on that subject, I'd appreciate that. But we're keeping them in where it matters. You know, we're
where does it matter?
Well, it matters where, you know, it matters, well, to the sponsors, of course. They sponsor our podcast. They get more ears on their products.
Right. Skype wants that.
Skype desperately needs.
Skype, yeah.
I mean, Skype's a great company. Happy to be partnered with them is what I need.
Of course. I always want a Skype sponsorship.
Thank you, Skype.
Yeah, but Daniel, I'm curious to see what those metrics are. Like Tanner said, I'd appreciate if you would.
Well, our comments, the comment section is blowing up on our videos. Not in a good way.
Yeah, can you read them out to us?
Tanner, we didn't read that on air, right? That was
on air. We didn't read it on air.
I don't remember which episode.
You need to read it on air for the 300th episode.
Yeah, you can read it on air. I'll preface it while you pull it up. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. I don't even remember which episode. Someone left a comment on one of our podcasts. It was a few months ago. It wasn't that recent, but I guess it shed some light on how successful we've been and sort of where we've come from. Right?
Where did you guys come from?
Alex, I'll let you take that one.
Yeah, appreciate that, Daniel. Hey, thanks again for having me on here. You know, as a lot of groundbreaking, innovative, sort of creative projects like this do, they originate just from, you know, two kids having fun in a garage or in a college dorm, which was the case here. So really just humble beginnings. Daniel, I'll kick it back to you to kind of elaborate on some of this creative processes that you guys used.
You know what Ryan usually describes as the best. I'll let Ryan take it because I don't want to.
Creative, yeah, he's really
creative. Ryan's really known as the creative engine of the podcast. So I'll let him do it.
Yeah. You know exactly what Daniel said. You know, I agree completely.
Yeah, that's a great point, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. Tanner, do you have that?
No, I can't find it. I found one, and it's on the episode Diet Chess. Shout out to Jagger Karina 6303, laughing with hands covered in front of mouth emoji. In quotes, promo SM.
Nice.
So what I'm hearing is Tanner can't pull up the numbers. He can't pull up the comments. Tanner is just useless. I don't understand.
Can't you look at the video?
I have provided a lot
Also,
of
what does
valuable
what does
experience.
promo SM mean?
I don't know. I would open
So
anyway.
Well, I mean, honestly,
promo so much.
Acronym is?
my alarm was peaked when they used the laughing hands emoji like this. Like that's on the green flag to red flag spectrum of emojis. That's definitely like the orange kind of territory. So I don't know if I don't know if we're dealing with like a bad actor here. Or
It
if
definitely
anyone
has
knows
sinister
who's
vibes.
Yeah, definitely nefarious.
Really important.
All right.
Well, on episode 243, throw your phone away. Monkey555 comments, nice. Just that, just the word nice.
Really good. Really, really simple. But
I'm
really
trying to find the best one though. Daniel, which one was it?
Yeah, I gave it to you, Tanner.
Okay, I can read it. Episode 250. Thank you for finding it.
I mean, Tanner found that on his own, but I'm just confirming it.
Oh yes, it's this one. Okay, by Brett Andrus 1789. You've been doing this for 4 years without a hint of success. Are you okay? Is someone making you do this? I am so baffled by this channel. I have never seen anything like this. I'm not saying quit, in parentheses, assuming you're doing this willingly, but what is going on?
Wait, are you reading actual comments?
Yes.
That's an actual comment.
Yeah.
That is an actual comment.
Where can you?
Yeah, he'll pull it up.
How do you?
An actual comment.
Oh, it's
That's
like
not.
usually-
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I assume no one planted it.
Oh, do you know that guy?
No,
I have no idea.
I've looked him up. He's like some.
Let's put this guy. Let's blacklist
What
him.
if I
Find his
I'm on
address.
Let's just dox him.
Black.
Hey, Brett.
Brett Andrus.
Brett.
Brett Andrew.
Let's find his LinkedIn. See where he works.
I think I remember doing this last time.
Yeah, well, it's important.
Brett, we're interested in you. We love your artwork. We want to give you a shout out. We're doing this for the love of the game, okay?
Facts.
Whoever this is. Could be this guy.
But like, why has Brett Andrus been following us for 4 years?
How does he know? Only a true fan.
Really
Brett-
interested. He's really interested in the channel. Maybe.
He's a real fan.
Maybe it's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. That's Brett.
We found him. We're not gonna dox him.
Why you, baby?
So he commented on like a random episode too. I don't know that he was listening, but like he found the podcast. So that's a success in itself.
That one has a lot more
Yeah,
views
no,
though.
like it's getting out there.
Well, my favorite part is like assuming you were doing this willingly. Like there's some universe where someone is holding me hostage, and my punishment here is to do a podcast once a week for the last 4 years or so.
Maybe
I don't know, man. Daniel, are you okay?
Yeah, is someone holding you hostage? Daniel answers the question after 300 episodes. Daniel, without fear of coercion or fear of punishment, or threat of punishment, are you doing this of your own volition?
Wait a minute. This is a highlighted comment? Did you? Ooh,
I didn't highlight
wait a minute. It says highlighted. I'm looking at the video now. It says highlighted comment. I don't even know how. I didn't do that.
Did you highlight it? Maybe it's because
No.
it got the most interaction.
There's no interaction on it.
I don't
Something's
know.
going
There's no
on here.
likes.
Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe it's Google. Maybe it's
Google
AI.
says, This is a pretty big comment. This probably means a lot. The way they typed up a full sentences, and checked in. I would highlight that too.
Maybe like Connor or Blake logged in and highlighted the comment.
Oh wait, highlighted by the channel creator. Oh, so it's
Does it actually say that?
Wait, what is this? What do you see on your end?
It just says highlighted comment above the comment. This is the content everyone wants to listen to. Is Tanner and I talking about
Production.
YouTube comment? Yeah,
But
very
I
specific.
think we need to flood Brett Andrus' comments with replies saying, "What are you talking about? This is the greatest podcast I have ever listened to. It changed my life. Seriously."
And should it come from the experience, like the actual channel? We need to get an official statement out there. At Brett, I appreciate. Thank you. Sorry it took so long to get back to you.
Yes. Yeah, that's good.
We are okay. We're having fun, and we do this full of a game.
Did you reply that?
Oh no, but I mean, Daniel, I don't know how to log into the
Nadia's
channel.
writing a comment right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
50.
Okay.
All right, Daniel.
My camera's looking good.
I feel like, Daniel,
Can someone send me like a link to the podcast from YouTube because I can't find it when I search it?
It's pretty easy. Brett found it, so I think you could find it.
Daniel, I feel like your podcast is like the JoJo Siwa of entertainment.
Oh, I found
podcast. Oh, we found it.
Wait, is this a news? Oh, it is.
It doesn't say it's been highlighted on here.
Disliking the comment.
Is it only on my end? I don't know. Maybe it's only on my end.
Un saludo desde México. No entiendo mucho, pero me gustó la música de intro. That's so funny.
So what does that mean? They like
what
the
episode is
intro
this?
music?
Hi from Mexico. I didn't really understand much, but I like the intro music.
I'm gonna comment. Gracias.
That's an original.
Yeah, that's on the same.
Do you want to comment this with my regular YouTube channel? Well, whatever. Yeah, who cares? Say hi, Brent.
Call him Brent.
God.
Like, call him the wrong name.
Like,
they're good dogs, Brent.
Put Brent with an N.
Thanks, Brent, for your kind words. And Daniel, you'll get a notification if he does respond. Maybe we can get him on the podcast. Brent, if you're listening.
Yeah. That wasn't even a good podcast. I don't know how he found that one. That one's one of like the worst.
I know, it's one of the worst, and it's doing good numbers.
Yeah,
like, the algorithm must have shown it to more people. And apparently the theme song the intro song is a banger. So.
Especially in Mexico. You guys are reaching an international audience.
That's just what's so crazy to me. Like, what are our tags? What are the tags in this, the meta tags in the video?
I don't put any of that stuff. Tanner usually handles like the outreach side, so
international audience, put C above. Anyone else have a letterbox?
Yeah, do you guys have? Dan, you have Letterboxd?
no, I don't believe
Can
it.
you get one?
Do I need one? I feel like Ryan would have a good letterbox.
Ryan?
Yeah,
I do not.
it'd be one word reviews, but.
Be like the ones that when they don't have space in the movie trailers to put like a whole, paragraph of text. It's just Ryan Murphy, and it's just scintillating. And that's enough for people to get on board with everything.
Let's go. What's
Okay, guys, I commented.
I see.
What's going on?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, there it is. One reply, but it's not from. Is it from the official?
Tanner, do you have the screen up?
Yeah, I can share my screen. It's not showing Nadia's new comment though.
Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing it.
It's
yeah,
not,
I wonder if it's got to go.
I wonder if it
through...
got flagged for review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got flagged somehow.
It's not showing it. It'll show this one. Weird.
Did you type like
I
a
think
paragraph
that
response or something?
triggered a negative response.
Okay, guys, I'm on it.
Yeah, Nadia, I don't need any toxic behavior in our comment section. I mean, we have such a great fan base.
Yeah. We really love our fans.
Do I need to share my own screen?
Yeah.
Well, our listeners will be probably by the time this comes out, our listeners will be able to see it for themselves if they'd like to.
That's true, but
you can
you
share
it
for us.
Yeah. I kind of want you guys' like reaction, basically.
Yeah, you'll get our reviews. It'll be on Letterboxd later, but
Facts. Okay, I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna reply to your
Can you guys see
comment.
it?
Hi, Brent. Is this a joke?
Can you read it, Tanner, for the audience?
Yes. Hi, Brent. Is this a joke? This is the greatest podcast I have ever listened to. Really changed my life. Seriously. The fact that the team is able to put out content regularly to such a large international audience, see above, is simply incredible. And I'm excited to tune in every week as a regular listener. I hope this podcast continues for the next 100 years so I can continue listening for the rest of my life. Sincerely, N. That's an epic comment.
Yeah, I like the N as if they can't see that your username is your full name.
I think that adds to it. That adds to it.
Yeah, no, leave it.
I couldn't like typing it out.
No, it's like a calling card. Oh, now it appeared. I wonder if it went through some kind of like flag process. Like the is a joke question mark question mark question mark. Like
It probably just has to be manually reviewed. Yeah, Daniel, get on that.
Oh, got a like already.
I'm giving that one a
Tanner?
like. I'm giving that one
Tanner
a like.
or Nadia, did you like
Yeah,
that?
I think it auto likes. It starts with one like.
I like
Yeah.
now.
Likes.
I did do that.
Now it's definitely a highlighted comment.
Oh,
So, where is this other person?
I don't know. They were at the grocery store. Time management. It's tough. It's tough. I haven't heard back though. Well, they're probably on the way back.
Is it Noah?
Should I ask Noah? Do you want me to invite Noah?
Yeah,
Like, just see if he's doing anything right now. What if he's at the
Begging
concert?
for
What if he's
Noah.
at the
No one would
concert?
have loved my comment. No one would have
To say,
commented.
hey, you,
I know,
hey,
someone
you up?
commented on Nadia's comment.
Actually?
Yeah.
Was it Brett?
Tanner, pull it up.
Wait, look at
2 replies. Wait, what? Why does it say 2 replies? I didn't do anything.
Probably also going through
It says 2 replies on the
review.
thread. Is it a bot? Did he respond instantly?
someone just responded.
What is going on?
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
You see it?
This is so facts. I've been listening to this podcast with Mr. Wait, what?
Okay, well, I can see why this one was held for review.
What? Can you read it? Can you finish reading it?
Yeah, I wonder who SZ is. Could be anyone.
Oh, shoot. I got fooled. I thought this was a bot. The speed at which it commented.
It basically is. You know what? It basically is a bot.
I got fooled.
Tanner, you can read it.
Okay.
Tanner,
This is so facts. I've been listening to this podcast for the past 3 years, and I always listen to it at night. It helps me fall asleep. Also, Daniel's voice is ... a bit sexy.
Is this an emoji?
Yeah.
An emoji.
I don't have the emoji.
Man, I thought it was a bot, and I got really confused how it knew that, like, Daniel was in the podcast.
Well, it's in the title, but
Oh, that's true.
yeah, Tanner, you're really missing today.
I'm firing on all cylinders. It's a Monday, guys. Oh, wait, it's a Tuesday.
It's literally Thursday.
No, I know. I'll get there eventually.
Daniel, do you still use the same theme music? Because I think if you've changed it, you may want to go back. Because that other comment from a real living person, they like the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking that we introduced a new theme song shortly before this episode came out. Actually, it was probably right around then. So
Daniel,
they're probably talking about the new one.
what was that one theme music that was like? Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's Android Sock Hop. You can find it on my personal YouTube channel on the women's basketball trip video, I think is what it's in.
Oh, okay. Why did I
If
think
you'd like, they're all
Okay.
bangers, but that one has that song.
music?
Yeah, that's the one where I think Ryan insults me in the first 10 seconds. So
What did he
You
say?
do that for most of the video.
yeah, he does it for most of the ones that he's on, so it's not completely out of the crazy. There's no comments on that one though. I don't think any. So we don't need to go through that. Well, now the podcast is blowing up.
We're manufacturing engagement.
I know. This is how you create engagement.
Like we could have bought a bot farm, and that way I think we can.
We don't need a bot farm. We have a fan base.
We can be our own bot
We have
farm.
real fans.
Yeah.
That's true.
And Daniel, I know obviously a big milestone, 300th episode, but for our newer fans who obviously, with the growth of the podcast, more and more joining every day, I think for the 300th episode, when you texted me, I thought it was a really good idea. Daniel's favorite 300 moments of the podcast segment of his podcast. I'm really looking forward to that, and I think it's a great way to drive further engagement for people to go back, see where we are now, where we've come from. So, Daniel, kick it off. What are your 300 favorite moments from this podcast?
Daniel, hint to us.
Yeah, this is
Start
going to be tough
at number 300.
Because if everyone remembers, I did do the top 10 tissue products. So that was also a pretty big deal. I think, Alex, you were on that one.
So would you put that at number 300 or 1?
So, well, what I'm getting at is I am famous for my rankings, is what I'm getting at. So I understand why Alex is pulling that up. You know what? We are, Alex, that's a great suggestion. I will say we're kind of already on top of that. That's actually behind the paywall. So we do have
like a Patreon?
Yeah, we do have a Patreon podcast, and you can find that content on the Patreon. I'm going to let Tanner go over the Patreon tiers, because that's where you're going to find that sort of that's the juicy content that everyone wants to hear. Tanner, go ahead. But
I thought we had an OnlyFans, not a Patreon. We should start an OnlyFans.
I thought OnlyFans was like one of the tiers of the Patreon.
Of Patreon. Oh, you can do that.
It is. Yeah.
So we have the fans only tier, which is like, oh, you're just a fan, where we kind of neg them into spending more money. Like that's the bottom tier. And then so we have it's a sliding scale from fans only to OnlyFans. OnlyFans is you get to see pictures of Daniel naked.
Well, and Daniel's kind of voice kind of doing some ASMR.
And Daniel's voice ASMR, yeah. Naked Daniel pretends like you're on the podcast ASMR.
Yeah, I like that. But it's kind of like POV, you're on the podcast.
POV, you're on the, that's good.
Yeah.
You're on the podcast about 15 minutes after it's ended.
But it's only for fans.
Yeah. But Daniel, you said you'd give a little teaser just to generate a little bit of interest for that, right? It doesn't have to be the whole thing, but some of that vocal ASMR, you kind of...
Give us like your top like 100 and 102.
We're talking about ASMR.
Oh. Do you want the ASMR or the rankings? There's a lot of demands here.
ASMR. Give a little tease of the ASMR you're on the podcast tier.
Jeez, I can't. Moment, but can you do it in like an ASMR voice and then put in some ASMR in there? Right.
I can't really do an ASMR voice.
You're doing it right.
What you mean to say is you don't need to change anything to do an ASMR voice.
Okay.
Like right there, that was...
Yeah. Whew. Well, there you go.
Tingles.
Right, well, that's
tingles.
It's getting Alex going. So,
Can you just speak closer to the mic?
The mic is my headphones, so we're as close as we can get.
You guys hear that vocal fry? Like that's really nice.
Oh yeah.
That's probably.
Keep talking.
It's probably my
kind of like what was that moment in episode 75, Daniel, with the vocal fry? You know the one I'm talking about, right?
There actually is. I know Alex is joking, but there is an episode where we do ASMR. I'm trying. Which one was it? ASMR and something?
I now understood why Brett Andrus asked us if we were okay.
Oh yeah, number 5 was the ASMR episode. Connor and I did ASMR. So if you want to hear me do ASMR, it might be in that episode.
That was a really funny comment, Tanner. I just want to shout out.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Tanner. I can't get too much credit. Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, that's like a raw, unedited cut of the podcast. That's really
it. Oh my god.
And Ryan actually just brought up a great point there. Why don't you say that again, Ryan?
What did he say?
The joke
Oh,
is
you
that
know,
I haven't
Allie.
heard Ryan. Okay, there he is.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you caught that. I didn't think anyone else did. Just kind of snuck it in there while no one was listening.
What did you?
Well,
What?
can you repeat it?
Oh, sorry, it was kind of just a one-time thing. You'll have to go back
You'll have
and
to listen to the
re-listen.
podcast.
Yeah,
That's how they get you.
Yeah,
That's how
we're
they get
about
you. You want a Ryan Zinger? Go back to minute
Why did you
33.
turn the camera off?
35 or so.
Sorry, there was an interruption.
You got too excited listening to Daniel's ASMR.
Yeah, he had a little.
Be on camera.
Wouldn't it be the first time for me? Jeez.
Yeah, I'm going to start listening to podcasts while I sleep. And I think that will both drive more engagement, more bots, and I also think it'll help me go to sleep easier. I'll just listen to the ASMR episode on repeat. And then
One of our
hopefully...
earliest comments. It's good to listen to while you're asleep. Or while trying to go to sleep. So.
Wait, actually?
Not, it was a physical comment. It was an in-person comment. It wasn't it was not on YouTube or anything.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
Yeah, but we took it as a compliment. Yeah. This was very early on. This was like, 10 episodes in or whatever. Connor was still coming on. Rest in peace.
Who's Connor?
Oh, he's gone now.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's
not with us.
Are you serious? Like, is he actually, he passed away?
No,
No.
I assume he did. Tanner's probably spoke to him last.
He's not. He's alive.
Oh. Why should you say it like that? He's gone.
I was just warming up for the acting portion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Tanner's whole bit.
Well, listen to episode 298. Did we read fanfiction? Right? Was it
99? 299.
Brainstorming with AI. Yeah, we do some. I typed in ChatGPT to generate some like steamy fanfiction between Daniel and I.
Oh.
Yeah, it got pretty steamy.
So you gotta go back and listen to it.
Available on the Patreon?
Wait, that's so cool.
No, that's free content.
That's free. Yep, that is free.
That is some service for the fans. Right there, guys. Really appreciate
Did you
that.
read it out on the podcast?
Yeah, like I just said, ChatGPT, give me like a Tennessee Williams-esque, subtle love story about coffee or about the podcast or something. What was it about? I think we just discussed like the podcast over coffee.
Yeah.
And then we were in a spaceship.
Yeah, it got a little weird.
That kind of thing?
It got a little weird.
What?
It should be out. So the podcast came out today. If you want to listen to it.
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys already downloaded it.
There's already
like
download. Mine auto download.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can read out the comments.
I can't get enough of Daniel's voice.
Okay, Sophia's gonna read out.
Tanner's reading it.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize. I keep getting fooled. I keep thinking Sophia's a bot. And I'm like, wow, engagements, we're blowing up. What's happening? Sorry. You can read it, Sophia. Go ahead, Sophia.
No. The pressure.
Why does it say 2 comments, but it's only showing 1? Let's see.
Yeah, keep refreshing the page there. Just keep refreshing it. That'll help us.
Well, I assume the fanfiction.
Okay, so someone commented on the most recent podcast episode, episode 299. As D415 said, you need to make this fanfiction into a real movie, preferably home-produced. I can't, you guys. Preferably home-produced. I can't get enough of Daniel's voice. Never stop making content.
Always makes my night.
Always makes my night.
It's a real mystery who this SZ4815 is. That could be
You
anyone.
have one real dedicated fan there.
Yeah, I know. This fan. That is an only fan. If we had one.
Subscribed. That's why.
They got the version of the fan fiction that they want to see.
Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know where this other person is. You know, I'll send them another text and just tell them it's their last chance. Otherwise, we're getting Noah on because, you know.
Well, can we put Noah on anyway?
Oh, no, we're not going to have Noah on. We're not actually. Do you really want to know? I mean, he's coming on like on Thursday. How much Noah do people really need?
A lot. Are you kidding
The problem
me?
is if I invite him now, he's going to get really upset that he wasn't on. And then.
Yeah, well,
this is kind of the 300th episode. It's pretty
he's on a very special episode on Thursday. Okay, he actually is on.
Okay, this 301st episode.
Why is that one
special?
He's doing a specialized episode. I'll say.
What is that?
You'll have to find. You'll have
like
to
a one act,
listen.
one man play kind of deal.
No, he's on with the significant other of someone Nadia knows. That's all I'll say. And you'll have to tune in next week.
Wait, I'm sorry.
There's no way Nadia will figure it out. But that was
someone that I know.
You know the person. You know the not the system. Yeah. You know the significant other of the person. Yeah.
And so only Nadia knows them. We don't. I
don't think any of you know. You know.
Do we know? Who is it? I might know them. Who's it?
Tanner, you don't know them.
Dang,
actually,
you know what?
Tanner does know them.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You know what, Tanner? There's a chance you know them, but Alex and Ryan,
really?
I highly doubt it.
Wow.
Well, Tanner, just because I don't know you.
Do I know the person, or do I only know their significant other?
I guess you know both, but you know the person. Okay, sorry. You know the significant other. Well, hold on. Let me start over. Okay, this is a little confusing. You are friends with someone, and their significant other is going to go on the podcast with Noah. Is that more clear?
Yeah.
And so you're not friends with the significant other, or
I mean, you know the significant other just because you know the person, right? So.
But I don't know them well. Like, is this person my friend? But they're not a trumpet.
I think so. They're not a trumpet. I guess that's what I'm getting at. That's why Ryan, Alex, and Tanner. I don't think you know that they weren't. They didn't play a musical instrument at a nerd school. Where is?
Yeah, those are the only people I know. So.
Yeah. So
I'm like physically incapable.
You know what?
Of knowing anyone else.
Wait.
I guess there's a chance, Alex, you ran across this person.
You just drop the name in chat, please.
No, I really built this up.
So. I mean,
this is how you build intrigue. This is how you build a channel.
Boyfriend, because like I don't actually know him.
I didn't say you knew him. I said you knew the person.
But I don't know him. Okay. Does he know Noah?
They've done an episode together. They're doing it. Okay. All right. We spoiled it now. Noah's going to do
I knew I guessed it.
Podcast.
There's literally only one non-band person that you do on this podcast.
That's not true.
Have you had Nathaniel on it?
Yes, I try. He's not. Okay, we'll pull the curtain back for everything here. Nathaniel stopped responding. He's busy though. He's doing he keeps changing jobs every year, so he's he hasn't responded in a few months. And as Ryan knows, if you don't respond, then I get a little. I just kind of move on.
I don't think that was the problem. The problem was you never responded.
Ryan is I never respond. You lose track. Where is I was supposed to send a message to this person. I never actually did. Because you guys keep distracting me.
Well, this is kind of...
Yeah, anyway, so like I said, Noah's on a special episode for next week, which we've already spoiled for our listeners. They were going to be so surprised. So shocked. We're doing an Atlanta Braves episode. So, he's got his own special thing, so that's fine. There's plenty of other people that could, Chandler's got, like I said, Chandler's sick. He would have come on, but that, that's
I
already
thought Chandler was going to be the person at the grocery store.
It does sound that is a Chandler thing to do, but he is not the person at the grocery store.
Then who is it?
I guess we'll never find out because they're not coming on, I guess.
Oh my god, this is really sad.
Yeah, we'll never know. I can do some more teasing if you guys want, but I don't know.
Save that for the only fans.
Yeah, I'll save that for the OnlyFans.
I checked today. Daniel, do you remember our day at Laguna Beach?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
That was the best day ever, even though I almost died. It was
Best
the best
day of my life.
Daniel almost died?
Sophia almost died. Sophia almost got crushed by these enormous waves. It was crazy. Crazy.
What happened? Like, were you surfing, or did you get like pulled up by like a riptide, or?
Yeah, riptide, whirlpool, just all in between.
Yeah, there's a
I just went out too far and I couldn't get back.
Yeah,
Jeez.
but
Daniel was just there watching me. He didn't really care.
he didn't really like try to pull you out or anything.
He didn't
try to watch, and then he kind of just like watched when this like weird guy like hit on me. I was like, I don't know what's going on. And then we had like a weird altercation with the waiter at lunch, and that dinner, honestly.
This sounds very dramatic. It was a very normal day. I don't.
From Daniel's perspective, he's watching people almost die, not come to their aid.
Like, remember how the waiter went to the table and filled up everybody's at the table's water except for mine, like intentionally?
Yeah, I don't think it's... All right, well.
We're just talking about like top 300 moments. Like I would say that's one of them.
That wasn't on. Well, we did record a podcast that day, but that
because
that was our.
Experience became an official sponsor of Gym and Tonic, so.
Yeah, that was that day. This is like 2.5 years ago for our listeners. I don't remember when it was. They can go back and listen to the episode.
Wow. Was that long ago? That's crazy.
It was a while ago. It had to be a while ago. It had to be before.
I think it was before I started grad school. I remember it like it was
before. It was right before you started grad school because you were still there. You're still in California before you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best day ever with Daniel.
Sophia's favorite day. Like anytime I mention Daniel, Sophia's like, "Remember Laguna Beach?" Like every time.
But like I've seen Sophia since then. Like it's not like it's the last time.
No, it was just like my favorite day, like out of all the days I've lived.
Favorite memory of Daniel, number one.
Okay.
It's like it's a top 25 moment for sure, at least.
But you know what? I think we're gonna make a new memory with you when we go crash at your place in September for this music festival.
I'm trying to think. 3 people.
I can bring an air mattress.
I'll sleep in my car.
Well, I can get an air mattress. If I move things around, I could probably make it work.
How big is your place? Are you in like a 1-bedroom or?
It's a 1-bedroom.
How big's your bed? I can sleep with you.
Sophia is an OnlyFans subscriber.
Sophia is an OnlyFans. That's what you get on the. Again, Tanner will go through the Patreon tiers.
Sophia is actually in the top
highest tier. So. Win a night with Daniel. He will whisper in your ears while you fall asleep.
Live recording.
In-person ASMR experience.
Yeah.
Sounds magical. I can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, well, I guess we'll end the podcast there.
Sounds great.
Any other thoughts from anyone in the crowd here?
Give a top 10 Daniel moment after episode 300. Daniel, thank you for starting all this off. I can personally attest that you are mentally sound and you do this out of your own volition, and that you're, happy to do this, and each week you're very motivated to pump out great content for our fans. So I thank you for your dedication, and I also thank the fans. This episode is for you.
Yeah. Daniel, I just want to say thank you for giving us all the space to kind of speak on anything. Speaking.
Yeah.
Daniel?
Us marginalized folk, Ryan, Tanner, and I, we really appreciate this platform that you give us.
Really, thanks for texting me back. Really appreciate that.
Danielle, I appreciate our day at Laguna Beach.
Yep, that was predictable.
Thank you for your sponsorship of Gin and Tonic. And thanks for letting us crash at your place in September.
Okay, we're just gonna.
Happy 300.
That's it. That's podcast.